Hello, Virgo. So this is going to be your career and money reading for January 2020. Oh, shoot. This is going to be your career and money reading for January 2022. Okay, so we're just going to be taking a look at what energies could be coming through for you at this time surrounding career and money. If for whatever reason this reading does not resonate, definitely check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. And if you aren't sure what those are, I will link the website down below that I use for natal chart readings. So you can figure out what your sun, moon, and rising is, and Venus, if you aren't sure what those placements are. So again, what energy can my Virgos expect surrounding career and money for January 2022? So first thing out, we have the Hermit, which says retreat and recharge. You got the Fire Guardian saying ignite your passions. It's funny because the Hermit card is in tarot, it represents Virgo, so I think it's interesting that you got the Hermit card with my Oracle deck. And you've also got the Spirit Fox. It says, trust your talents in changing times. All right, so then we're going to pull some clarifiers using the tarot deck. So what energies can my Virgos expect regarding career and money for January 2022? Uh-oh. Okay, way too many flipped over. I don't even know how that happened. All right, so you've got the Temperance card. You've got the Lovers card. You've got the Four of Cups. You've got the Knight of Cups. You've got the Knight of Swords. You've got the Six of Swords. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. So right away, Virgo, you've got some pretty good cards for this spread. These are pretty good, for sure. All right, so this first row here, Virgo, you have the Hermit, which says retreat and recharge, and it's clarified by the Temperance card, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So first off, I want to say that you do have a major arcana here, which is the Temperance card. Major arcanas in the tarot deck represent big moments in our lives. Like, these are times in our lives, like when they happen, we remember them forever. Again, you have the retreat and recharge, and just looking at it, just kind of just going down the row here, I think what it's trying to tell you is at this time, I mean, it might not be a bad idea. Maybe you have been kind of like retreating and recharging. Maybe you've been like more to yourself lately. And if so, that's good, because you know, that's being encouraged at this time. If you haven't, again, that's something that's being encouraged at this time, to just kind of retreat and recharge. Like you're just in your natural, I mean, this is Hermit. The Hermit, like I said, is Virgo energy anyway. So I just feel like you're just kind of like in your own energy at this time. Like this is just kind of just you showing up in your own reading. But again, it's a good time to retreat and recharge because divine timing is at play right now. Timing is a huge factor in terms of like your success and like how things are going to play out. Just looking at the rest of your cards, I see some exciting times ahead for you. So I think that's why this was the first card that came out, because it's kind of like you need to prepare for what's to come. Like there's some exciting stuff headed your way that I can see in terms of career and money. And if you don't take this time, you're going to wish you had to retreat and recharge. But again, like I said, Temperance being here, divine timing is definitely at play. You know, it also talks about, you know, if you're feeling stuck in any sort of way, now would be a good time to call in for like assistance or help from, you know, source, God, the universe, you know what I mean? It would be good to call in that assistance at this time if you feel like you're stuck in any way. But I think it's more so just maybe saying like timing is a factor right now. Like divine timing is kind of like what it's boiling down to right now. And you have the Nine of Cups too. And this card represents offerings. So like, you know, like new projects, new challenges, new job, whatever, you know, something being offered to you. Maybe it's an opportunity, and it doesn't always have to come from like another person. It doesn't have to necessarily mean like another person is like granting us this opportunity, because I don't want you to, you know, take this reading like literally and like be like waiting around on a person to come and offer you something, because it doesn't even mean that. You can be offered an opportunity, I mean, through yourself. You know what I mean? Like you might wake up one day and say, you know what, I have a desire to start this business, or I have a desire to just go for, you know, that position I've been scared to go for. Like that, those are examples of you just creating opportunities for yourself. And it represents like being excited for work again. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this card talks about listening to your intuition in terms of like making wise choices towards your goals and just like making positive strides towards your goals, like listening to your intuition. I mean, she's also very generous too. So, I mean, you could just be a generous person in general, Virgo. I mean, a lot of Virgos that I know are naturally just like generous, very giving people. So, I mean, it could just be reflecting upon that energy, but it could also talk about like you having support at this time from like a boss or a mentor, or, you know, someone that you really like look up to or admire, you know what I mean? So, I mean, take it as it resonates, but I think overall what it's saying is that if you just take the time to retreat and recharge at this time and, you know, kind of like relax and recharge, things will come to you when the timing is right. And it'll put you in a place where you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, you're about your coin. You know what I mean? Like you are basically working towards success financially. I'm sorry, working towards financial success. And like I said, it could just be representing like maybe you're just like a giving person, because this is the card, the Queen of Pentacles is the card of like generosity and dependability. So that, I mean, that could just be like, you know, the traits that you naturally possess as a person. The second row here, you have the Fire Guardian, which says ignite your passions, and is clarified by the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So basically, the Ace of Wands is literally like the card of like inspiration and like creativity. So in terms of like career and money, it says like, you know, it's an exciting, it says, you know, it's an exciting and inspiring opportunity to like expand your business at this time, or even start a new endeavor of some sort. So there could be like this feeling of increased enthusiasm around like work or an idea that you have, and, you know, this excitement and like moving towards this idea, you know, with your enthusiasm, it's opening doors to new forms of wealth for you. It's encouraging you to take action when intuitively prompted. And then you have the Knight of Swords. And so this is like the truth-seeking type energy. And, you know, it just pretty much is saying like be more assertive and like really focused on like whatever goal or project you have going on right now or that you will be working on. Like being more assertive and focused is going to prove to be beneficial for you at this time. And then you have the Lovers. And so, I mean, this could mean a variety of different things. I mean, this could mean that like you're working with someone that you love. It could be a partner. It could be, you know, someone you share children with. I mean, it could also mean you could be meeting someone through this, you know, new endeavor or, you know, through work. But even if it's not in that sort of sense, it could just mean like maybe you're working with someone who is like, I'm sorry. Let me turn my notifications off. Yes, so even if it's not like in a romantic sense, it could just represent like you working with like a coworker or a friend, someone that is equally yoked with you, and it's like a partnership that is mutually beneficial for the overall project or job, or you know what I mean, like whatever it is that you are interested in doing or like working on at this time. And, you know, even if you aren't necessarily partnering up with someone and like working with someone, it could just mean you are just genuinely doing what you love. Like you are in love with what you're doing or what you're, you know, working on. And that's why Ignite Your Passions is here. So I'm not surprised to see the Lovers at all. I mean, I think it's just confirmation that whatever this like new endeavor is or whatever you're desiring to work on or whatever you will be working on or starting to work on or even currently working on, it's something that you are passionate about. It's something that you're going to love doing, and you can trust and believe you are going to be assertive and you're going to go for it. Okay, the look at the imagery on the Knight of Swords. Like, look at him. I mean, he is just charging forward. He is just going for it. And I can totally see that for you, Virgo. You guys definitely know how to like take charge. You know, you guys are perfectionists, very hardworking naturally. So yeah. This last row here, you have the Spirit Box, which says trust your talents in changing times. And it's clarified by the Four of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Empress. I think this is like so straightforward because what it's basically saying is you might be in a space where you are considering like maybe leaving your job and just doing something completely new, completely different, and just being more creative at this time. And it's asking you to trust in your talents, okay? Because there are some changes ahead. And it may not even be changing a job, but it could also mean you are changing your thought patterns. You're kind of outgrowing outdated mindsets. It could also represent that. I mean, if you look at the imagery on the Four Cups, look at this person like looking down at the cups, just really in deep thought. But then you see this cup over here descending from the clouds being offered to this person. And I feel like this is you at this time, Virgo. I feel like you could be going through a point in your life where, again, like you are shedding outdated beliefs. You are being gifted with new perspective. And you're changing the way you look at things, like, you know, mentally. It could be a mental thing. It could be, and like I said, it could also be just like you just being in a position where you're like, I'm bored with my job. I don't like it here anymore. What else can I do that is going to be fulfilling for me? And so then you have the Six of Swords. And this card is literally about like moving forward, embarking on a healing journey, getting out there. Look at him. He's off. He's gone. So, I mean, this could be you making that decision to leave a job or a situation behind to move towards better career opportunities. I mean, you could also even be considering like, I mean, for this isn't for everyone, but just maybe a few of you, you could have also maybe danced around with the idea of like moving, traveling. And then you have the Empress card, which is receiving love, creativity. In terms of like career and money, it talks about like how you might be receiving like an unexpected source of income that could be coming in for you that could help your career even more. Maybe it'll be like enough for you to invest in something, maybe invest in some new equipment, or invest in this idea that you might have, or invest in this new business venture that you might have, or who knows. But it could also be like a gentle reminder to just practice self-love and engage in more creative activities. Could mean that as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very evident here. Like, you definitely have a desire. Like, I mean, the fact that the Ignite Your Passions card is here, you're getting ready. You're gearing up. You might be in rest mode right now. Like, nothing may be happening right now, but you're gearing up to start something new, and you are going to be very passionate about it. It's going to make you so happy. You're going to love it. And it might even get you to the point where because the fact that trust your talents in changing times, I mean, it could represent like leaving a job. I mean, COVID-19 is still very relevant. If we potentially go back into another lockdown, I could see how this message could apply. Trust your talents in changing times. So this one came out for you. I just decided to pull like an extra like card for you. So it says enjoy success and happiness. It's the Sun card. And then this one as well, which is the Snake card. It says shed old skin. So you got enjoy success and happiness and shed old skin. Did we not just go over this with the Four of Cups card and the Lovers card? Like, you could definitely be, getting rid of like outdated mindsets, outdated thought patterns, changing the way you look at things, just changing your overall perception. I'm so sorry, Virgo. My battery died, so I had to go swap out the batteries. But I was saying, this could just be you changing the way you look at things, shedding outdated mindsets, and like just changing the overall way you look at things. And then in terms of like enjoy success and happiness, like I said, you have the Lovers here and ignite your passions. Like, whatever it is that you are moving towards now, you are gonna love it. You're gonna be so passionate about it, and you're gonna be good at it. You're gonna be enthusiastic about it. You're gonna be good at it. Oh my gosh, look what came out. The Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Because this is like a career and money reading, this is saying like you are coming into a new partnership or work opportunity, and it's gonna be this dynamic of like this equal give and take, so who knows? I mean, you might be partnering with someone because the Two of Cups is here and the Lovers is here, and then the Six of Pentacles also just came out. That's the generosity card. Like, that's a card that also talks about equal give and take, sharing resources, sharing ideas, an abundant return on an investment. So, Virgo, you could just be choosing to invest in yourself right now and invest in some idea that you have, and it's going to turn out to be very fruitful, very beneficial for you. It's going to be wildly successful. The Six of Pentacles can also represent like a windfall of money. And then you also got the Page of Wands. So this is the card of like impulsiveness, like a sense of adventure. And this goes back to the Ace of Wands, you know what I mean? And even the Knight of Swords, like being assertive, being enthusiastic about whatever it is that you are trying to do. This opportunity is going to be so exciting for you. It's going to excite you, reignite your passions for what you do. But it's also like a reminder to just like prioritize your tasks and to be careful not to like over deliver on your promises. I'm so sorry. Make sure you can deliver on your promises and you don't overextend yourself and you're able to like meet your deadlines and basically like implement some good time management practices basically. Like I just feel like this is something clearly new and it's all about divine timing right now, but whatever this is, you're going to be so passionate about it. You're going to love it. You're going to be good at it. It's going to be fruitful. You're going to have the funds to make investments where needed, whether it's like equipment or just in yourself, like classes, learning, whatever you need for this new venture. And the fact that the Page of Wands is here, and we know like when it comes to like career and money, that's like the card where it's like work on your time management, come up with a plan. Like it just feels like whatever this is, it's going to be wildly successful and you're going to need a schedule to stay on top of everything. Like it's going to, like you're going to be busy, but you're going to be so happy with this. You're going to be so happy. So that is what I have for you, Virgo, for January 2022. I see you starting something new and it's going to be successful. You're going to love it. You're going to be passionate about it. You're going to be good at it. And the advice that you have here is to just make sure you are assertive when navigating through this venture and making sure you're staying on top of like your time management skills. So yeah. This is so exciting. What a great reading. Congratulations, Virgo. This is a good reading. So I hope it resonated. If it didn't, feel free to check your moon, rising, and Venus and see if there's any messages for you with those readings. But thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in my next reading.